Amara Nkemdilim was invisible at St. Felicia's College, the kind of girl who blended into walls and whispered her words. Her world was quiet until Tobi Ajayi, the golden boy with charm so smooth it could melt stone, walked up to her one morning with an odd proposal. "Pretend to be my girlfriend for 2 months," he said, flashing that smile that made half the school swoon. "It's just a deal." Amara blinked, confused, her heart drumming in her chest. He promised her money, enough to pay her school fees and help her mother in the village. Amara hesitated, but the thought of easing her family's burden weighed heavily. She agreed, unaware that Tobi's bet with his friends was simple: make the shyest girl in school fall for him. By the next week, everyone was whispering. Amara, the quiet scholarship girl, was suddenly walking beside Tobi Ajayi, the school's richest boy. Her faded uniform was replaced by one of perfect fit, her hair braided neatly, her smile forced under curious stares. Tobi taught her how to smile for the camera, how to walk with confidence, how to hold his hand like she belonged. At first, she played her part awkwardly, but as days turned into weeks, she found herself laughing at his jokes for real. For the first time in her life, she felt seen. Their pretend moments began to blur. When Tobi took her to the art room and sketched her face, Amara saw a softness in him, something deeper than arrogance. He told her about his late mother, about the loneliness that fame and money couldn't fix. She listened, heart trembling, and something inside her shifted. She began looking forward to their morning walks, his notes in her locker, the quiet moments behind the school garden. The act was becoming real, and Amara was the first to fall. Rumors spread faster than fire. Girls who once admired Tobi now glared daggers at Amara. Some called her lucky, others called her a fraud. But Tobi never denied her. When he brushed her cheek or wrapped an arm around her in public, Amara felt like she belonged to a world she had only dreamed of. One evening under the mango tree near the football field, he leaned close and whispered, "You make me forget the noise." The words sank deep into her heart. Amara didn't know if he meant them, but she wanted to believe he did. Things began to change. Tobi started acting distant, skipping their study dates and avoiding eye contact in class. Amara tried to ignore it, convincing herself it was stress. But her instincts whispered otherwise. Then one afternoon, she overheard two of his friends laughing by the school gate. "The bet's almost over," one said. "Who knew the village girl would fall so easily?" The words struck Amara like a thunderclap. Her vision blurred, her chest tightened. The truth she feared was finally revealed. Amara found Tobi in the art room, the place that once felt like theirs. Her voice trembled as she held out the sketch he'd drawn of her. She asked, "Was I just part of your game?"
Tobi froze, guilt written across his face. He tried to explain that it started as a bet but changed along the way. But his words sounded hollow, too late to heal the wound. Tears streamed down Amara's cheeks. "You didn't win a bet," she whispered. "You just sold something priceless." Then she walked out, leaving him in silence. For days, Amara withdrew from everyone. She stopped answering questions in class, avoided the cafeteria, and hid behind the library's tall shelves. Her heart felt heavy, her laughter gone. Tobi watched from afar, regret eating at him. He realized that he had fallen for her, genuinely, but his pride and guilt chained him. His friends moved on, mocking him for getting too emotional. But for the first time, Tobi didn't care about popularity. Weeks later, Amara received a brown envelope in her locker. Inside was a sketch, her face surrounded with hearts, and a handwritten note. I never deserved your kindness, but you taught me what love truly means. Forgive me if you can. Tobi. She stared at it for a long time, torn between anger and sorrow. Her heart wanted to forgive, but her pride wouldn't let her. Still, she couldn't deny that she missed him. His laughter, his gentle teasing, and his warmth. Graduation day came, and the school buzzed with excitement. Amara wore her white gown and sat quietly at the back. When her name was called as best student, applause filled the hall, including one pair of hands she recognized instantly. After the ceremony, Tobi approached her holding a small carved wooden heart. He made it for you, he said softly. This time, no lies, just truth. Amara looked at him, the boy who had broken her, yet helped her discover her strength. Amara smiled faintly, taking the wooden heart in her palm. She said, I sold my heart once, but not for money, for trust. And now I've learned to buy it back. She turned away, walking towards her waiting mother, sunlight glinting off her graduation medal. Tobi watched her go, his heart full of both loss and admiration. In that moment, he realized what love truly was. Not a bet, not a game, but a gift freely given and dearly lost. And Amara, the girl who sold her heart, had finally reclaimed it.